Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 mod preview video. In this video I'll show you my farm kiosk mod and how it is so far. So I'm by far not finished with this. This is still in development. I would say I'm about halfway through, but there is still a lot to do. And you can see the building here that will have color choice in the end, but not right now. And it is heavily inspired from the small shed that we can get from the base game, but I built it myself. I only used the same textures because that is a good idea to use the base game textures. Then those textures are not counted for the mod space, especially for console players. So it is space saving to use the giant textures. Okay, and it is something in between a farm shop and just a small market stall. I guess I will call it farm kiosk still. Maybe you have some other name ideas for this. And yeah, because it is not a real farm shop. There is nobody there who serves it. It is self-service and built on trust. And now nearly everything is empty, which is intentional. This is working like the farm kiosk or the farmer's market. And I will have more decoration later. Here we have some flowers and this wreath and such. And there will be a little cash box where you can put in your money when you buy stuff. Maybe, how it's called? Where you can weight your stuff that you are buying, the grain and such. I just forgot the name. And maybe some seasonal decoration will be at the side of this. And all the other stuff will be filled with different stuff that you sell. You will be able to sell all bulk stuff and all products and such. And so more or less everything you can eat that you are producing. And now I show you the principle, and I thought about how could I make it better than the farm kiosk from the base game. And I have quite some ideas to how to make it better. And one I already made, and I can show you how it works. So first, we sell some carrots. So only some, that is enough. Okay, now we have a look. And the principle of those farm kiosks is different than a lot of people believe it to be. So as soon as you sell a little bit of stuff from a product, this product is shown at the defined place in this shop. Here I defined this box for the carrots. Later there will also be a carrot space over there. And it is not that it fills up like in the animal barns when you put in the food for the animals. It fills up slowly by slowly, and then when the animals eat it, it gets less and less, so it gets down again. This is not how this here is working. Those are simple fill planes, and I think you only need to put in something like 100 liters or so, and the fill plane appears. And it doesn't rise and lower, it just appears. It becomes visible. And when you leave the game, and come back next day, start the game again, then everything is empty again. So it doesn't remember what you sold when you played the last time. And this is also a difference to the animal barns. And yeah, I tried to make this to an advantage, this simple fill plane mechanism, because right now we have the carrots here, and now I sell some tomatoes. Oh, I have to get the power strength. Okay, so now I can sell some tomatoes, and now we have tomatoes here, and you don't see the carrots anymore. And therefore it's important that we will have carrots over there as well, and they should stay visible. And here for the tomatoes, I have another box where we also have tomatoes. And now I sell all this stuff one after the other. Those are the 3D objects that I already made. Here, this is the cabbage. And then we have the spring onions. They are also 3D objects in the farm kiosk, so I could take those. And here we have the lettuce. And for this, I had to renovate my my existing 3D models. I already had lettuce, but I had to change it, and I made new textures that everything fits together very well. Also, the tomatoes, I already had 3D tomatoes made by myself, and now I optimized them a little bit. So, and the same with the potatoes. Come on. Like so. Here we have the potatoes. And underneath each of those here, we have 2 additional layers that show up when you fill in, I think it's with spinach and peas and the new important stuff. But when those 4 appear, then they are on top and you don't see the other ones again. So now I show you the last 2 3D objects I already made. This is the bread over there and the enoki. So, oops, here we have it. And there will be 3D objects for all different dairy stuff. They will be here. And then maybe if I have enough time, I will make 3D objects for things like flour and all the canned food and those things. But I don't think it will be possible to make objects for all possible products that you can sell there, because that would be just too much for this little shop. But I try to squeeze in as much as possible. And here I show you an idea that I have that is not yet working, so I have to work on it. So I remove those carrots. Carrot 0, and instead I fill it up with wheat. Just 1,000 liter, then it's faster. So now we sell our 1,000 liters of wheat, and we have a look on those planes. Now it already filled up, and oops. Here we have fill planes for wheat in all of those. So this area, this is the grain area, is not so empty anymore. Everything is filled up with wheat. And when we sell a different kind of grain, let's take canola. Okay, yes, it worked. And then we will have a different effect. Now we have half of the boxes filled with canola. And my idea is that if I sell a third stuff, then we have those 10 boxes shared between those 3 fruit types. And when a fourth comes, then it will shared between the 4 fruit types. And sure, it won't be half a box full with that and such. So when we have 3 crop types, it will be 2 of them have 3 boxes and 1 have 4 boxes or such. But you can see more or less everything that you sold, and the more variety you bring in, the more variety will be seen there. But that doesn't work yet. It only works with 2 of them right now. Yeah, and I want to make the same principle that if you sell 1 crop type, everything is filled with this 1 crop type, and the more different products you put inside, the more variety appears in the shop. I want to do with vegetable stuff, like all the green beans, spinach, carrots, strawberry, and yeah, those are those fill types here. They are ready to be worked on, but first I have to solve the logical problem how to do it. I think I have to layer those fill types in a random way that it works. And yeah, I already asked my partner, who is very good in mathematics, about this this problem, how to solve it, and he said, oh, this is difficult. And I think it's not so easy to solve in a reasonable mathematical way. That's what he said. But I try to shuffle them. So there are different layers of each fruit types inside. And yeah, I want to shuffle them in a random way and then hope that it works how I want it to work. And wish me the best, that this is not so empty. And what I also want to add is I want to add some little shovels that you can use. Here will be empty bags that you can also use. So you take an empty bag and fill it up with the crop type that you want. And then you go to the scale. Now I remember the word. You go to the scale, and if you want to role play. So this is only for the imagination. You won't be able to do it, but I want to provide all the stuff that you would need to do this. So then you use the scale and you find out how much you have, and then you drop the money into this cash box. Yeah, that is the idea. And in the game it will only look like that you can do this, and what you can do as interaction is you sell your stuff. Okay. And maybe now is the best moment, if you still if you have some wishes or ideas, what you would like to have in such farm kiosk, you can write it down in the comments below. I can't promise that I can fulfill all the wishes, because usually that's not possible, and either it could be that it's not possible at all because of technical reasons, or because it would be too much time. But maybe you have some idea that I haven't thought of, and that would be so nice to add to this and possible. And therefore, I'm asking you for this. Later in the development, wishes are no more possible to fulfill, only very, very small changes. So how farther I am in the development of a mod, the more difficult it is to make changes to it. And right now I'm in the middle of it, and yeah, if you have some additional ideas, just write it down. And don't be sad if I say, oh, sorry, it's not possible. But who knows? Maybe there will be things that are possible. Okay, and I don't know how long this will take. I hope I can finish it rather soon, because I have still a long list of other mods I want to make. Mods from FS22 brought to FS25 and other new ideas. But this little shop was something I really wanted to do, because I like the idea how this fillable selling station is working. And I wanted to have a better shop than the small farm kiosk, where I only can sell so few things. And even if I come with a whole trailer of different vegetables and stuff, it still looks empty. And I thought, maybe I can make it better. And I hope it will be better than the farm kiosk. Okay then. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching, and all the best till next time. Tschüss!